biggest reasons why you might fail on Pinterest in 2023. I'm Emily Bales. I'm a Pinterest marketing and ad strategist, and for the past 4 years, I've helped business owners increase their traffic and turn it into profit through the power of Pinterest marketing. Now, in case you didn't know, I am a former teacher. I taught kindergarten and second grade, and a topic that I talked at length about with my students was the power of their mindset. We discussed the difference between having a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. And one word that can really help shift that fixed mindset to a growth mindset is the word yet. So when you are thinking about your Pinterest strategy, if you're not seeing success, you need to tell yourself, I'm not being successful yet. So you're really shifting that mindset, knowing that you might not be experiencing the success now, but you ultimately will. So there's obviously some foundations that are going to be important to have in place in order to see success on the platform. And I have 4 amazing videos for you over the 4 pillars that you should use when creating your Pinterest strategy. So if you want to check out those other YouTube videos, be sure to do that after you finish this video. But now back to your mindset. Pinterest is a long game platform. So in order to see success, you need to be consistent for possibly anywhere from 6 to 12 months, maybe even longer, depending on your niche, your content, and some of those more tactical things. Now, the reason that it's a long game platform is because it's a search engine. So it takes time for Pinterest to index your content, understand what your niche is, and then who to show that content to based off of the searches that are actively taking place on the platform. So in the beginning, you might see very, very little growth, and that's to be expected. And it can really be frustrating when you are putting in the time, you're doing the work, and you're not seeing the results that you want to. But it's so important to stay consistent because Pinterest can be an amazing platform for your business. I truly believe that Pinterest is the #1 free organic traffic driver out of all of the other platforms. So if you want to see success, you need to stay consistent and keep that positive mindset. So some examples of having a fixed mindset would be, it's my scheduler's fault. Like, I've seen people blame Tailwind or other platform scheduling tools for their lack of growth. The platform won't work for me. The platform doesn't work for my niche. I don't understand why this is happening. With a growth mindset, you need to flip that and think about, what can I do differently? What type of content would most excite my audience? What other tests can I perform? Should I be creating more fresh content? Maybe I should back off of how many pins I'm pinning a day and only pin fresh content. If I haven't tried video content or I've never created an idea pin, that's something I can test. So you can see the difference there. Instead of putting blame on the platform, you're thinking about what you are doing in your business, in your strategy, and what you can test. Ultimately, when you are putting in the time, consistency, and following those best practices, I truly believe if you'll find success, it's when you find success. I know personally for my business, it took actually over a year to really start seeing traction. And one of the reasons why I did start seeing traction was because I made a big change in my strategy. I was very inconsistent with creating idea pins, and this is now since been canceled, or it no longer exists, is the Creator Rewards program. So back in the summer of 2022, I got access to that program. And what that did was it really spurred me to start creating more idea pins because I wanted to monetize them. But because I started creating more idea pins, what I realized was that was really the spur my Pinterest account needed to start gaining traction. Now, in case you're not aware, idea pins currently, as of January of 2023, right now, we are not able to link them, but that is something that Pinterest will be rolling out to all accounts this year. So I highly recommend, if you are struggling a little bit on Pinterest, to try that as a test. Create an idea pin every day for 30 days and see what happens. Now, you might not get the exact same results as me. Everybody's business is going to be different. But what I want you to gather from that example is it was a test. Now, it was spurred by me getting access to the Creator Rewards, But what I learned from that was how powerful idea pins were within my Pinterest strategy. And I not only saw success with those idea pins that I was creating, but I saw that really start to snowball into my other content as well. My standard pins, my video pins, all of them started getting more traction. I was getting more followers, which meant more eyeballs on my content. Like I said, you can start to see where that starts to snowball. So when I was on Pinterest, even though I wasn't really seeing a lot of growth, this is what I do for my business. This is what I do for my clients. And I know that with the right strategy and consistency, it will work because that's what I show my clients. But for me, it was a little bit more of a struggle, but I had a different mindset. I knew that I just needed to test something different and I just needed to stay at it. If you are struggling, I want to really push you to not give up on the platform, because there's not a lot of platforms out there where your content is going to not just last for days, weeks, or even months, but actually years. So Pinterest can be a huge game changer for your business. So if you're not seeing the results you want, make sure that you are approaching the platform with a positive growth mindset, thinking about what you can change and do differently. And make sure you get rid of that fixed mindset, because I truly believe that having a fixed mindset is going to serve no aspect of your business whatsoever. So I hope that this video was helpful. Be sure to like and comment and follow for more. And like I said, be sure to also check out those 4 pillars of creating your Pinterest strategy if you're interested in learning about marketing on Pinterest. Bye for now.